Is this live right now?
Yeah. It's probably using the audio from the computer. The lighting sucked. Oh, that looks good.
Yeah. This is good, actually. But yeah, I'm not gonna be standing, so I can get you closer. I can get you. Yeah. Put your arms overhead. Perfect. Yeah.
We don't really have an extension cord.
Oh, I can slide this all the way down. No, we don't have one.
But
We don't have one.
you can adjust where it is in the corner.
Yep. Try it again. Just stand on that.
What?
Just stand on the mat one more time.
Kind of far away. Kind of far away. I mean, I'm not going to be demonstrating really. I'm going to just be like doing my usual teaching thing.
Yeah, but I can't get closer because of the. You can get your mat closer. Just want to make sure your head doesn't get cut off. Try that. Put your arms overhead. Yeah, that works. We can do the. Is there any way to mute? Is this
Do what?
Is there any way to mute this? So we get started. That's a big deal. No, big deal.
Well, you know what? I want to just. Hey guys, if anyone's on here, say hi through the chat. The audio we haven't really hooked up yet, so if the audio stinks, just bear with us. Hi, I just turned the audio back on. Can you guys hear? I'm just sending the email link to the most recent people who joined through Mind Body. So bear with me. Marcia, so happy to see you. It's been too long, my friend. Let's see. April, you're a goof. You keep making new profiles for yourself in Mind Body. We'll fix that. Hey. Just working through some of the pre-stream logistics. But we'll be with you very soon. I might have to up the capacity of the class. Let's see. Okay. Good morning. Ooh, I can comment on here. Miss you. Oh. But this is like so trippy virtual reality. I'm streaming on the laptop. Anthony's watching it on his phone. This is crazy. Oh, but he can see the comments on the phone. Oh, that's good. That way, if there's any technical difficulties. Yes, yes. Genius, genius. The audio sucks right now, you guys. Once we really go live, we're going to do it with the AirPods because that acts as a microphone and a noise cancellation feature. So it'll get better. We just haven't connected those yet. I'm just bouncing back and forth between email, Facebook, and Mind Body to be sure that we're here and able to respond to any last minute inquiries. Let's see. We're looking good so far. Oh, Gabby, let's. Christy Bowser, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Christy Bowser. Send. Okay, good. Thank you, Linda. I just got your email. There's a chat feature right on the YouTube channel as well. And we'll have that up and running. Anthony will be manning that in case there are any technical difficulties. Last time we got kicked off, I think, for playing music. If something crazy, oh my God, Anthony, you're a goof. Doesn't Christine look so pretty? I typed that, you guys. Yeah, so last time we got kicked off the stream, whatever. I figured it out within like a minute and got us up and running live again. So if that does happen, I know some of you last time were not able to find the stream again after the fact. Just go back to our channel and look for whatever is live streaming at the time. So it don't necessarily use the same link that you used to get on to the original stream. Just go straight to the Woods Yoga YouTube channel, and whatever we're streaming live will show up there. So hopefully that'll not happen, but if it does, you'll be covered. Oh, and we gotta turn the laptop on Do Not Disturb because people are texting and emailing it through.
Yeah, you know, like, as soon as you put the earbuds in, I'll do it now.
I don't have the earbuds. Oh.
Let me just sync it up.
Okay. Ooh, that should sound a whole lot better.
Does it say it's on? Bluetooth?
Yeah. It's funny. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth.
Christine's earbuds.
There's a delay, so I'm hearing things after the fact. Okay. How's the audio now, you guys? Is it better?
Lower the volume so you don't hear it yourself.
How? Did you already do that?
No, this is the volume button.
Oh, up here. Oh yeah, I don't want to hear myself at all, but I want to make sure that other people can hear.
Yeah. Say something.
Testing. Something.
Yeah.
Say something, say something. Oh, okay, Nathan. All right, now how's the audio sounding? Got a little further away from the laptop. That hopefully sounds better. Worse. Uh-oh. All right. All right. How about now? How does the audio sound from here? Worse. Okay. You can hear now? Yeah? What do you guys hear now? Now I'm close to the computer. Is there an echo? I'm gonna step back away from the computer. Ooh, trick on that. And hoping that from over here, the audio sounds better. What do you guys think? Oh, good. Oh, still an echo.
It's the echo in the room.
Oh, Anthony said he thinks that's just the echo in the room. Yeah, the room is empty. We took out all the blankets and stuff. But Marie, it's good enough? Yeah.
Go back and do it again.
Okay. Oh, I should talk, right? That's how testing audio works. Somebody has to actually speak. Okay, good. Is anybody going to use the Spotify playlist that I sent out? It's a 90-minute playlist, so I'd say maybe don't start it until we actually start doing yoga. We're gonna do a little intro beforehand, and that will eat up like some time of the playlist, so it won't necessarily coincide with where we are in the practice. So maybe just hit play when we start doing yoga. Let's see, gosh. I'm just gonna pop over to Mind Body again, see if there's anybody new who signed up, and make sure they have the link. Nope, we're good. There.
Sarah just wants to know the name of the list.
Oh, Sarah, you should have received an email from me this morning with a link to YouTube and the Spotify playlist. It's also posted in the Mind Body community group, the same links. The playlist is something like, Marie, that's interesting. The old TV, she can only, when I'm on the mat, she can only see me from waist up.
Can you see the ceiling like that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, it's not your old TV, Marie, it's my
There we go.
technical deficiencies. That hopefully is better.
Yeah.
Let's see, but no worries. All right. How is everyone? I love you guys. This is so fun. Looks like we have 47 people live, which is about half the number of people that registered in Mind Body. So hopefully nobody's having technical difficulties. Oh, Emma, you are too kind. Love you. I saw that, Elizabeth. Let me go back. I wanted to give her a shout out. Is it Danielle? Yeah, Danielle. Hi, Danielle in Dublin. That's awesome. Whoever thought we'd be streaming internationally? This is pretty cool. Hi. We wish you were here. We wish we were open. Oh, this is so hard to be away from you guys. Soon, soon, soon. Mm-hmm. So I posted a message in the windows of the studio yesterday. We printed out a message that says "Just breathe," and I don't know. Feel free if you're going to go walk through Lincoln Woods to come take a selfie in front of the building. And what's weird is I'm still getting notifications on the laptop when somebody emails or texts. Doug, I'm glad you're up with Sunday Over Easy. It's kind of scary seeing my mug on a screen that big, but whatever. We do what we have to do, right? I'm going to head over to settings and turn this stuff off. Settings, notifications, do not disturb. Allow calls, allow repeated calls. And Katie Knight, you are kind. Oh, hi, Geraldine. Anthony's mom is on, you guys. Hey, Fred and Jessica. Laura, yay. When mirroring to TVs and projectors, I want to turn do not disturb on from, I'm just going crazy, 10 p.m. to 1 p.m. So hopefully, anybody out there send me an email to test whether I turned the notifications off properly. Let's see. Ooh, T-minus 2 minutes. Ooh, Kara, Brian, Marilyn. Wait, whoa, lots of people just signed on. Let me get you guys the emails. I don't know. Nathan. I missed that. Rachel, the name of the playlist is in the email that I sent. Just click on the link to it, and this is great. So the emails still pop up, but it's not dinging, so that's good. We're good. And let me just gonna send the link to a few people who just joined us on Mind Body to make sure that they have everything they need. And hey, Kara, Brian, Marilyn. Oh, we'll see you guys soon. Okay. Alrighty, so, babe, it's 9:29. So glad we can have class today. Joanna, we're so glad you can join. We miss you too, Cheryl. Miss you, even Anthony. Fred, it looks like you sort of misspelled Anthony's name, and it kind of looks like agony, which also is a little appropriate, so that was very good. Alrighty. Katie Knight, just tell me where I need to send the check. Thank you. Sorry for my misspelling, Anthony, you ugly dog. Hey, this is me, Fred. This isn't even Anthony. All right, we're gonna step back and jump on the mat to get started. Come on, baby. Ooh, I'm gonna cry already. I'm already getting a little teary. So you're gonna be on my right arm. All right, so yeah. Oh, yeah. Whoa, how about this, guys?
This is Fred.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
So just because we can't be with you in person and we can't give you a big bear hug in person, we're going to give you a virtual hug, big bear hugs, and we'll hug each other. And if you're practicing with somebody, please just reach over and give them a big hug. More, what did I say? More love making and bread baking. That's what this quarantine is all about. So thanks for joining us. If there's any technical difficulties in a couple of minutes, Anthony will be available to help troubleshoot. But we just wanted to thank you guys for being with us. If we can't be together physically, just as a community, emotionally, we feel it. This is gonna happen. Anyway, with all the shit that's going on and all the stuff that we're being asked to do to get through this, it seems like a really natural lesson that correlates to what we practice in yoga. Right now, we're facing a lot of fear and uncertainty, and we're being asked to do things outside of our comfort zone. We've really just, my gosh, we've really just had to.
That could be better than come and teach.
No, we've really just had to flip our lives upside down, inside out. I mean, us especially, running the yoga studio, our livelihood is based on connection with other humans, and it's really been distressing to be isolated. But just like a yoga practice, an asana practice, we ask you to do things that you don't want to do. We ask you to get uncomfortable. We try to give you the tools that you need to remain calm and to find acceptance in the discomfort. And that's what's happening in our lives right now. And you guys chose to show up to practice yoga. You chose to show up and make yourselves present to the discomfort. And you knew what you were getting into. Like, this is nothing new. We do this every week, every day. Every time we get on our mat, we have to get uncomfortable and be okay with being uncomfortable. So you guys already know how to do this. You guys already have the tools. And the same way that you resent everything about a long hold and chair pose, when it's over, and it will be over, none of this is gonna last forever. When it's over, you feel so good and you come back from there. So just remember that, keep that in mind. The discomfort that we're experiencing in our lives right now isn't going to last forever. Things will be different, possibly for the better. But either way, you're equipped to handle whatever gets thrown at you. So just breathe through it and keep coming back to your mat. You'll strengthen those tools every time you do. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Anthony. He's going to start off with some breath work. And then we'll get into the asana practice, at which point you can hit play on the Spotify playlist, and we'll take you through a fun little Sunday over easy. And for those of you that have China gel available, go ahead. If you haven't already put it on yourself, whoever you're practicing with, go for it. All right, we'll see you soon. Love you guys. Mwah. Yeah, I'm gonna say, I did it in the shower this morning, Steph. I had my nice hot shower, then I was like, I gotta suck it up and do this Wim Hof. I did the 30 breaths of Wim Hof, and then I turned the water on cold, and after the 30 breaths, I jumped into the cold water, and I might have lasted about 5 seconds. I sort of panicked, I didn't know how to breathe, but anyway, that's what it's gonna take you through right now.
So a lot of you have known this as the Wim Hof method. In yoga, we just call it breath retention. And what we'll do is we'll hold the breath out. I don't have a stopwatch with me.
No stopwatch, but this.
Oh, that'll do. Perfect, good. All right, so what I'll do is we'll take 30 breaths or so together. And then the last breath, and I'll prompt you for it, we'll hold empty. So we're not holding full, holding empty. It's a totally different feeling. Hold that breath with eyes closed. You can stay seated as we are right now. You can lie on your back. Sometimes on the back is much more comfortable, right? Just sometimes this creates a little bit of anxiety if you've never done this before, especially when it comes to the retention part. You might feel a little bit dizzy. I don't recommend doing by the way, 30 breaths in the shower.
Oh,
This is just kind of so. So what we'll do is we'll do these 30 breaths together. We'll hold empty, and then I'll time you. And I'll let you know every 15 to 30 seconds. Alana, if you're out there, sorry, we're not going with this. We're only going to go to 2.5 to 3 minutes. Alana's probably up to 7 minutes by now. Last I checked in class, which was I think 4 minutes, correct me if I'm wrong, which is amazing. I made it to 3 minutes, which is just extraordinary. I mean, I couldn't hold my breath for more than a minute and a half my entire life. The reason I want to do this today is and if you go on Paul's YouTube channel, I recommend everyone subscribe to this. It's just a funny character, a wealth of knowledge, such unbelievable information. All of his methods have been tested scientifically. So what we know is this will boost your immune system. What better time to keep our lungs healthy and keep our immune system strong and healthy than right now. Right? It couldn't be more important. Think of your lung like your muscles that you're working with. Right? So in chair you feel the thigh, you feel the forward fold, your hamstring, you feel the posterior chain work, or the backbone. The lung is a muscle also. It has to be exercised in order to work properly. So in doing so, we boost our immune system, increase lung capacity, and then all those other really cool sensations start, right? You feel productive, you have tons of energy, your mind is clear, right? Your body is working properly. So for those of you, because I know there are a lot of people on here that have not been to the studio, we've done this. So just giving you a little bit of background of what we're about to do, because if not, it may seem a little strange, right? So yeah, to say the least, not in the shower. Lie in bed, we're going to say this right away, I don't want to try this. Lie in bed, you get first wake up, take your 30 breaths, and then go jump in the cold shower, okay? Or just sit outside with your pajamas on, it's very cold. So here we go. So let's just easy seat or lying down, like I said, hands in a comfortable position, and then just start to fill up. Just feel the breath from the belly, the chest, the throat, right? Feel the collarbone spread as you breathe in through the mouth. And then exhale through the mouth. So there's no delay between the inhale and the exhale. So you're not retaining it all. There's no delay. It's like a wave. Think of a wave. In and then out, right? In and out. Here we go. In. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Fill up. Empty. 10 more. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. And out. Say 5 more. Inhale. 2 more. Big breath in. Exhale, stay empty. Empty and relax into that emptiness. And I would like to remind people, know that your body is breathing you. You just oxygenated your entire body. Every cell in your body is full of oxygen. Let your body work. Right? Don't try to manipulate this. Try to keep the throat open. Don't close the throat off. Eyes closed. Feel all the sensation. Feel the sensation. It's 30 seconds already. You might feel the top of your head tingle. You might feel a little bit dizzy right now. That's completely normal. So, it's 40 seconds. 45 seconds. Keep it up. Good job. 50 seconds. 1 minute. When you need to breathe, when you need to take that inhale, breathe in, hold the breath in for 10 or 15 seconds on your own and come to a natural breath until we're all finished. That's a minute and 15 seconds. We'll take this to 2 minutes. It's not very long. Minute and 30 seconds. Don't force this. Let your body do this naturally. Every time you repeat this on a daily basis, you'll notice you'll lose an extra 10 seconds, an extra 15 seconds. A minute and 45 seconds. Let's try 15 seconds more. Without pushing, without putting too much effort in. Right? Relax into this. Find that peace, that calmness. That's 2 minutes. I know Fred wants to go for another 15. Let's go for another 15. And then we'll all take that deep inhale together. 5, 4, 3, 2. Everybody breathe in. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just breathe. Close your eyes and allow that to settle just for a moment. Enjoy that. All right. Christina's going to take you through the power portion of the class, and then I'll come back and meet with you guys. We're going to come back up to some of the sweet, juicy stuff. All right. So enjoy your practice, guys.
All right, so some of you, you're already seated probably. You can stay there, or you can come into child's pose. We're just going to transition, shift our energy from that huge pranayama exercise into something a little more grounding, setting us up for our vinyasa. So there's no need to watch what I'm doing. I tend to not demonstrate at all while I'm teaching, so there's nothing to see here. Just listen and visualize yourself here in the room with us, and let my words guide you through your practice. Anthony's going to be on the other side of the room so that I have a human to look at and interact with, so hopefully it'll mimic the feeling of being live in a class with us. So while you're here in child's pose and you feel your forehead against the mat, just start to take a deep breath in, and the shape that you're making really allows you to hear your own breath, get very intimate in the experience of breathing. If you're seated still, just keep your eyes closed, maybe one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and connect to your breath that way. If you haven't already turned on your playlist, go ahead. It's not necessary. Sometimes the most beautiful soundtrack is just that of your breath guiding you through the practice. Deep breath in, big breath out. And if you were seated, just rock forward, coming down to your hands and your knees. If you're in child's pose, just make your way into a tabletop position. So you've got your shoulders stacked over your wrists, your hips stacked over your knees, and just start to wiggle around. Do some of that sexy cat and cow, as Anthony calls it. Agony, I think that's Anthony's nickname, is agony. So just wiggle around as you Inhale, you'll sink your spine, lift your chest, look up, and that'll be your cow posture. As you exhale, you round your spine, pulling your navel into your back body and tucking your chin. That'll be your cat. When you're ready to inhale, you find your cow again, and then your cat. You take as long as you need. So let the movement match the pace of your breath. Try to slow things down to exaggerate the movement and exaggerate the breath. And even start to bring in a little bit of lateral side to side movement here, a little serpentine, slithery, rocking side to side. Do something that feels good. I like to sometimes shift forward into up dog and child's pose. Just exploring, waking up the body. Yeah, really connect to your breath. If you practice Ujjayi breath, in through the nose, out through the nose, the lips are gently sealed and there's a slight constriction in the back of the throat. It's an audible sounding breath, so don't be afraid of hearing your own breath or hearing your neighbor's breath. It can sometimes provide a huge sense of support. Good. And whenever you're ready, just step your palms forward about a palm print, curl the toes under and lift the hips up to the sky, coming into downward facing dog. You can take all the time you need to get there. If there's anything along the way that would feel good, go ahead. And just spread your fingers wide, gripping the mat with your finger pads. So the second knuckle will lift away from the mat and you're cupping the mat with your hands. Really feel your feet and feel your hands. All 10 toes spreading, all 10 fingers spreading. Lifting the hips up high and drawing the chest towards the thighs. Imagine you've got Velcro on your belly and on your upper legs, and you're trying to cinch them together. Soften the knees. It's early in the practice, so go easy. Yeah, deepen the breath. Everybody breathe in together and breathe out together. 3 more, just like that. Long, slow, full inhales. And a long, slow, complete exhale. Cleansing breath in. Exhale something you don't need. One more big breath in. And empty out. Good. Walk your feet all the way up to your hands and find a ragdoll position. So bending over in half, grabbing your own elbows. Just sit back down to good. Notice if you're gripping your toes and release them. Lift them up, spread them apart, and then roll them one by one back down into the mat. Big bend in the knees here, so you really want to feel that belly-thigh connection. And if you're super bendy naturally, then maybe you start to straighten the legs, pressing the hips away from the heels, but really feeling the 4 corners of the feet. So the ball mound of the big toe, the baby toe, rooting them down. The inner heels slide back and the outer heels draw down. And you lift through the arches of the feet as you let the head hang and just feel the weight of your head here. Keep breathing. Take a sway to the right and a sway to the left. And then come back to center. Release your fingers to the mat. Stay here and take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, slowly roll to stand. Soft knees, pull the navel into the spine. The head is the last to come up, and then you stretch your fingers up to the sky, look back, take a big breath in here, and then slide your palms to your head. Inhale, reach tall. Soft knees, lead with your heart as you bow forward. Good, find a flat back. And then hug your nose to your knees. Good, big breath in here. And then roll to stand as you breathe out. Feel that energy pressing down into the earth. Stretch the arms to the sky as you fill up. And then fold forward, let it go. Lift up halfway. And fold. Good, stay here. Take another deep breath in. And slowly roll to stand. Finish with an inhale as you stretch up and back. Dive forward, let it go. Lift up halfway, look forward. Plant the palms and step back to plank pose. Shoulders over wrists. Good. Heels, hips, and shoulders in alignment. The knees can come down for support. Modify as you need. Take a big breath in as you shift forward, shoulders over the fingertips, and lower slowly all the way to your belly. Uncurl the toes, keep the hands under the shoulders, but slide them toward the hips a little bit. Gently peel your chest away from the mat as you press the tops of the feet down, coming into an easy cobra pose, looking for length over height. Yeah, so it's like you're pressing the pubic bone down, lifting the belly button, and tractioning the torso through the gates of your arms. Good. Lower down as you exhale. And then inhale, rise gently, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. 3 more with your breath. Rise. And lower. 2 more. Rise. Slither forward, press into the tops of your feet. Lower down. Last work. Inhale, rise. And exhale, lower. Good. Curl the toes under. Firm the legs, so lift the kneecaps. And either press yourself up to plank pose or come onto your hands and your knees on your way to downward facing dog. You choose the level of intensity that's right for you for today. So in your down dog, pedal the heels with intention, moving mindfully, knowing what you're doing when you're doing it. Take a big breath in here and let it go. Lift the heels, climb up onto your toes, get tall, and then crouch back, bend the knees, empty the breath out, feet to hands. Lift up halfway and fold. Reach and rise tall with a full inhale and dive forward on the exhale. Good, lift to a flat back and fold. Plank pose. Breathe in here. Use your exhale to lower all the way to your belly. Inhale to cobra. We're taking it to up dog, straightening the elbows, really rolling the shoulders back. And then downward facing dog. Curl the toes under, lift the hips up, and stretch up. Big breath in, big breath out. Lift the heels, inhale. Crouch back, get ready, look forward, and pounce to the top of your mat. Flat back, breathe in, fold forward, high. Reach and rise tall, inhale, and fold. Halfway lift. Bow. Plank pose, that's your inhale. Lower half or all the way down on your exhale. Your inhale will lift your chest to your back bend of choice. And exhale, stretch back to downward facing dog. Good. 3 breaths here. Another deep breath in. And let it go. And tiptoe your feet to your hands. Lift up halfway. Fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, sit your hips low, and reach your arms to the sky. Really drawing those upper arm bones back. Sink your hips back and down. Feel weight in your heels, and then rock onto your toes. And then back onto the heels, lift the toes, and then find center. Find what feels best for you. Hugging the outer hips in. Pulling navel into spine. Sit back. Sit lower. Yes. Be okay getting uncomfortable. Just breathe through this. Set your gaze so the breath will soothe you. The gaze will keep you steady. Soft gaze, looking forward and up. Take another big breath in together. And let it go, fold forward. Nice job. Good. Lift up to a flat back. Fold forward. Step back to plank pose. Choose your vinyasa. You can skip it and go right to down dog. The inhale lifts you to your back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. Send the right leg to the sky. Good. Bend the knee, roll the hip open. See if you can see your right foot under left armpit. Nice. Squaring your shoulders and then rolling the chest open. So try and get on one variation and then the other. See what feels good in your body. There's no right or wrong as long as you're being safe for your own body. Right. Inhale, re-lengthen that right leg. Exhale as you draw your knee to your nose, pausing here, looking between your thumbs and step right foot forward. Rise up to warrior one. So roll the back foot flat, take the arms to the sky. Good. Breathe in and lunge a little deeper on the exhale. Good. Hugging the inner thighs together. Imagine you're pulling your heels in toward one another like you're going to wrinkle that mat between your feet. Nice. The arms can be straight up overhead. You can take goalpost arms. You can even keep your hands at your heart center, whatever works for you. Take a deep breath in and a breath out. Another inhale. Lunge a little deeper. One more breath in. Reach up, look up and back. Hands to the earth. On your way to down dog. Choose your vinyasa. So you can skip it and go right to down dog, or you can take the high to low push-up with the upward facing dog, and we'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Big breath in, big breath out. All right, send that left leg high. Get some length in the leg, and then bend the knee and roll the hip. Yeah, looking for that left foot under right armpit. Squaring the shoulders and then peeling the chest open and then squaring the shoulders and peeling open. Play with what feels good. Noticing, hearing the feedback from your body. Re-lengthen left leg as you inhale. Knee to nose, exhale, pause, look forward, and step left foot between the thumbs. Rise up, warrior one. Use your inhale, ride the wave of your breath. So inhale lifts, and exhale you soften, you firm your feet, but you soften the gaze and the breath. Good, breathe into this, getting tall on the inhale, lunge deep on the exhale. Good, active through the fingers. So just as you're actively pulling your feet together, you're stretching your fingers apart, reaching up and back, looking up and back with your gaze, lunging into your front leg, finding more length in your right leg. Beautiful. Another breath in, you look up, reach back, hands to the earth, on your way to downward facing dog. Pause at the top of your inhale, and let it go. Good job. Breath in, breath out. All right, we're going to pick up the pace a little bit. So everybody get empty. Lift the heels, breathe in, crouch back, spring forward, flat back, fold. Chair pose just for one breath. Let it go. Half lift, right to chaturanga, low push-up. Upward facing dog, pause, savor the inhale. Down dog, let it go. Right foot forward, warrior one. Reach, rise tall, hands to the earth, flow to downward facing dog. However you want to get there is fine. Left side, warrior one, off you go. Step, reach, rise, finish the inhale. Follow your fingers with your gaze all the way back to the mat. On your way to down dog. I like to skip the chaturangas as much as possible. If I can get a couple good chaturangas in my practice, I'm good. I don't need to do dozens of them. Take a big breath in and a breath out. Good. Lift your heels, inhale. Crouch back, exhale. Step or hop forward. Lift up, fold. Sit low, chair, big breath in, and bow, let it go. Halfway lift, off you go. Flow to downward facing dog, with or without the chaturanga, that's entirely up to you. Make a good choice. Right side, warrior one. Reach, rise tall. Finish the inhale, hands to the mat. Flow through your vinyasa, or step right back to downward facing dog. Take it to the left side, warrior one. Reach and rise tall. Good, hands to the earth. Take it at your pace. We'll go through this one more time. Good, big breath in. Look forward, breathe out. Top of the mat. Halfway lift and fold. Chair pose, sit low, reach high, and let it go. Half lift. Jump back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. Hands to the earth. You flow. I'm with you. Inhale. Down dog. Left side, warrior one. Reach and rise tall. Smile. Good. Hands to the earth. One breath, one movement, you guys. It's like a dance. We're just flowing through. We're surrounded by space heaters, cranking up the heat. You come down to your knees and sit in hero's pose. So sit onto your shins and rest your hands on your thighs. Roll the shoulders back and maybe close your eyes. Just feel what you're feeling here. Make your way back to down dog. So plant your palms, curl the toes under, and lift the hips up high. Good. Take a big breath in and a breath breath out. Good. Stretch your right leg high. Lift it up. Take a big breath in. Knee to nose, shift forward. Ha. Inhale, stretch back. Right knee, right elbow, hug it in. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, twist it out, squeeze it out. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, knee to nose, look between your hands and step your right foot forward. Rise up to crescent lunge. So all 10 toes will face the top edge of your mat. Front knee at 90 degrees, lifting the frontal hip points. Soft bend in the back leg for now. Take a look back at your back foot and see that your heel is stacked right over your toes. As opposed to pressing the heel back, stack the heel right over the toes and then maybe re-lengthen the toes so you can find length in the back leg, keeping the heel over the toes. Arms to the sky. Sink low into your lunge, hugging the inner thighs together. Take a big breath in to prepare. Bring your hands to your heart and twist to your right. Hook the left tricep over your right thigh. And bring the palms together, or make a fist with your left hand and cup it with your right hand. Using your own strength to create leverage, press the arm into the leg, peel the belly away from the thigh, get some length from the mid-back, very nice. Optionally, you can open your arms like wings, take up as much space as you can. Breathe into this. Yeah, another inhale. Exhale. Come out of this into a nice big warrior two. Roll the back foot flat, parallel the arms, and set your gaze over your front middle fingers. Wrap the shoulder blades around the spine and find center. So just notice where you are in space. Notice if you can sense whether your shoulders are stacked above your hips, or maybe you notice you're shifting forward or you're reaching back. Find center. Draw the upper arm bones back and notice if your back arm's dipped. We have a tendency to dip that back arm, so lift it parallel, in line with the front arm. And energetically draw the back of your skull towards your left hand. Butterflying your hips open here. Take a big breath in. Sigh it out. Good. Straighten the front leg. Reach up and away. And then come into your side angle pose. Starting with the right forearm onto the right thigh. And the left arm stretching up to the sky. So you want to lift and rotate the torso, creating length in the body. Good. If there's a bind that you like, you can go for it here. You can wrap the right arm under the right thigh, maybe the fingers catch behind the back, or simply wrap the left arm around the low back is a great place to be. Just experiencing everything that this pose has to offer. There's a lot going on, so I know your legs are burning. It's tough to breathe here, but soften the edges wherever you can. Just soften and ease into it. You're strong and able. You got this. Oh, as I fall over. That's good. Graceful yogi. All right. Take another deep breath in. And exhale into your reverse triangle. Straighten the front leg. Reach the right arm up and away. Really stretching from the right fingertips or the right hip down to the right toes. And then cartwheel your hands back to the mat. Vinyasa your way to downward facing dog, or skip it all together and just go right to down dog. Yes. Building strength, building all those tools that are going to help you calm the fluctuations of the mind. Yes. Stretch your left leg high. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, pull your knee into your nose, shifting shoulders over wrist. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, take the left knee to the right elbow as you shift forward. Inhale back. We're going to cross the midline, left knee to the right elbow this time. Squeeze it out. And then inhale, lengthen back. Exhale, knee to nose. Get ready to step forward and rise up to your crescent lunge. Again, all 10 toes face forward. A lot of us have a tendency to take too short of a stance from front to back in this pose. So notice where you are. Great. See that heel stacking over the toes with the back knee bent. And then once you lengthen the back knee, the heel is no longer over the toes. So you want to scoot that back foot back a little bit further so that you can keep the extension in the leg with the heel stacking over the toes. So the foot is on vertical. Arms to the sky or to the goalpost position, hands to heart, whichever you prefer here. Lift the frontal hip points as you hug your lower ribs into center. Take a big breath in here. Shift forward, palms to your heart as you twist off to your left. This time you're going to hook the right tricep on the left thigh. Sliding your thumbs to your sternum. Twisting from the mid to upper back. It's not coming from the lumbar spine, it's coming from the thoracic spine. So rotate, peel the torso away from the thigh, make some space, maybe open your arms. Some of you might have some fun practicing your arm balances here, which is all good at home, nobody can see you. I'll come up with some arm balance tutorials. Maybe we'll do that right after this class. All right, keep breathing into this. If you took a bind, release it, and reverse your triangle. So straighten the front leg. I forgot where you're to, that's okay. We're just gonna reverse the triangle, and then lunge into the front leg. Parallel the arms to the earth. And check in again. Maybe close your eyes and feel where you are in space. Are you leaning forward, shifting back? Find center where your shoulders are stacked right above the hips. Arms parallel, big deep lunge. I can actually see myself on the screen, and I see that I'm really only coming into the lunge not as deep as I could be. I want a nice 90 degree. I want to get that thigh parallel-ish to the earth. And I'm butterflying my hips open, stretching the fingers, and drawing the back of my skull energetically. I'm not going to actually press my head back. Just energetically drawing the back of my skull to my right fingers, gaze set over the left fingertips, hugging the ribs in, wrapping shoulder blades around the spine. Good. And then we're going to reverse. And come into your side angle pose, forearm to thigh. Right arm can stretch up to the sky. You can wrap it around the low back. You can go big for a bind. You can take your bird of paradise if that sounds like fun. But really, again, using your own strength to create the leverage to open up the body, creating lift, creating space for more breath. If the breath becomes choppy, I'm doing all this talking, you want to back off a little bit. Keeping the ujjayi breath. Once you're having to breathe through the mouth, just to sustain, it's a message that you should back off a little bit. You should be able to continue the practice through the ujjayi breath the entire time. Good. And we're going to reverse that triangle one more time. Big breath in. And cartwheel the hands to the earth as you make your way to downward facing dog. However you want to get there is fine. If you want to take child's pose, that's fine too. You never have to wait for my invitation. It's always there. Home base. Warrior zero. Take a few breaths here. And this is where it really becomes obvious that down dog is a resting pose. There's a lot of jokes about that, but seriously, sometimes you're just so grateful to come back to dead dog. Even though Anthony thinks it's overrated. All right. Come on up to the top of your mat. Ragdoll. So you'll grab your own elbows, let your head hang, find that belly-thigh connection again. Great. Release your fingers. Toggle your feet into touch. And sit into your chair pose. Sit back. Good. Stretch the arms forward and up. And take your hands to your heart. I like to have my big toes touching, my heels slightly separated. So find some length in the spine as you inhale. On your exhale, twist, hooking left tricep over right thigh. Either palms together, you can cup your right hand over your left fist, whatever works. Arms open, side crow, anything goes. This is your practice. Again, the twist is coming from the mid to upper back, not the lumbar spine. So sit deep, press the hips back, and slide the heart forward. So creating length and the twist. Use your own strength to create leverage, to peel belly from thigh. Take another big breath in here. And nothing lasts forever. Fold, let it go. Keep breathing. Separate your feet and hook your peace fingers with your big toes. Find a flat back, so look forward as your elbows wing out to the side. Lift your torso parallel to the earth. Knees are bent, belly and thigh together, and then fold. Keep the belly and thigh together, but drop the head. Pressing the feet into the earth as you're lifting up with the fingers. Nice. Another breath in. And let that go. Come back into chair pose. And you know this won't last forever, so give it what you've got. Strengthening your tools to help you through the discomfort. Inhale, lengthen. And you twist to the left on the exhale. Right tricep hooks over the left thigh. Stacking shoulders, lungs, elbows, palms, drawing the thumbs to the center of the sternum. It's usually the thumbs are out by the outer shoulder. You want to bring them in, twisting from the torso. Sit back, slide the hips back, open the arms as an option. Take another big breath in and fold forward. And this time, stand on your hands, gorilla pose. So you'll slide your palms beneath your feet. So deep bend in the knees, the backs of your hands to the mat, and your toes all the way up into your wrist creases. So the knees are bent, belly to thigh. So roll the shoulders back, lift halfway, and then fold. Keep that belly thigh connection. Keep pressing toes into fingers as you're energetically tractioning the hands out from under your feet without actually moving them. You're just tractioning, you're opening up the compression in the wrists. Good. And from here, you have option to play with your crow pose or drop into a nice malasana, the camper squat. Yes. So take a few breaths, play and practice here. In malasana, your heels might be on the mat, but your toes might be on the floor. And if your heels are lifted, maybe separate your feet a little bit wider. That might give you a little more opportunity to press into the heels, rooting into the four corners of the feet. It's real easy in Malasana to round to the outer edges of the feet, so you wanna roll in. Or it's easier to roll in, you wanna roll out so that you are distributing the weight evenly through the feet, using your triceps on your inner thighs to lift the chest, creating length in the torso. If you're in crow pose, you're looking forward, your energy flows where your attention goes. So if you put your attention looking forward, that's where your energy is gonna go. If you put your attention to the floor, that's where your energy is gonna go, and then you go out to the teeth and move your crow. So look forward and gripping the mat with your knuckles. And when you're done playing in a forward fold, find your rectum. And slowly roll up to stand. Take a sip of water, anything that kind of helps you power through this part of the practice, where it becomes easy to get a little lightheaded, maybe a little bit dizzy. So just take what you need, finding stillness, come into mountain pose, find your true north. So all 10 toes face forward, root down through the four corners of the feet, lift up through the arches, soften the knees, lift the kneecaps, but keep the knees soft. Drop the tail, pull the navel in, lift the frontal hip points, and hug your front ribs in. Relax the arms by the side of your body, and relax the shoulders. Notice if you're hiking them up to your ears, just allow them to drop. Allow your eyes to close if that's comfortable. Otherwise, keep a soft gaze. And we'll come right into eagle pose. So shifting weight into your left leg. Wrap the right leg over the left, and wrap the right arm under the left. Many options here. So you can take a full bind with the arms wrapped and the elbows in line with the shoulders, sliding forearms forward. Or you can place hands opposite shoulder. Sometimes I enjoy wrapping my hands behind my back and opening the chest as I wrap my legs together and sit deep into my eagle chair. You're hugging into center. Looking forward and up, hug into center. So squeeze everything in, make your body a small, little concave, like very protective type shape. Because, again, nothing lasts forever. And we're gonna ease out of this with a big breath, unwrap the legs and the arms, reach up, fully expand, and take it over to the other side. Standing on the right foot, wrap the left leg over the right leg. The left arm under the right arm, or any other variation that suits you. Hug your skin around the muscle, your muscles around the bones, everything into center. Beautiful. Keep breathing here, hugging in. Steady gaze, equanimity, balance. Keep breathing, you got this. Another inhale, and release on the exhale. Ha, reach up. And take it right over to the first side, standing on the left foot. Right arm under, right leg over. We're not here long. Sit low, hug in. Take another breath in, and release, sweep it up. Good, left leg over, left arm under. Come right into the pose. Don't even give yourself the time to talk yourself out of it. Come right in, take a big breath, let it go. Exhale, sweep up, hands to heart, and mountain pose. Good. Bring your hands to your hips. and shift weight onto your left leg, lifting the right knee. Standing tall, noticing if you have a tendency to lean back, stand tall, keep the shoulders over the hips, and then take the left hand to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, stand up tall, and exhale, twist, stretching the right arm back behind you, gazing at the right fingertips. Some of you might like to play with hooking the peace fingers on the big toe and going for full extension. It's not necessary, it's just an option. Okay. So release the bind, face forward, but keep the leg lifted. Take the arms to the sky and extend the right leg forward for victory pose. So point the toes and then flex the foot. Point the toes, flex the foot. Point, flex. Keep the arms to the sky. Rebend the knee and hinge the torso forward as you send the right leg back behind you in warrior three. You can make an airplane pose, taking the arms back like wings, or keep your hands to your heart. Whatever you're doing, dial the outer right hip point down so your right toes should be facing the floor. Press through the heel. Find a little up dog in your chest. Yes, spread the fingers wide. Take a big breath in, and without stepping your foot to the earth, come back to a forward standing leg raise to that victory pose. Big breath in here. Hands to heart, mountain pose, shake it off. It's getting warm in here. All right, so bringing the weight onto your right foot, lift the left knee, and take the right hand to the outside of the left knee. Left hand can stay on your hip. Inhale, stand up tall, and then exhale, twist as you stretch your left arm back behind you. Optionally hook the big toes with your peace fingers and go for a full extension, or stay right here. And I don't care how high that left foot is, just going for length and twisting. Good, set the gaze over the left fingers. Start to face forward, release the bind, arms to the sky, extend the left leg. Point the toes, flex, point, flex, one more point, flex. Keep the arms overhead as you shift back to your warrior three or airplane variation, whatever you choose. Lifting the kneecaps, parallel the torso and the back leg as you gaze forward. Keep breathing. Cupping the mat with your right foot, you got this. And return to your victory pose. Send the arms to the sky. Extend the left leg, go high. And come back to a mountain pose, shake it off. Good. So facing the front of your mat, just step your left leg back and come into warrior two. Parallel the arms and straighten the front leg. We're setting up for triangle pose. So in triangle, the hips are going to slide back as the torso reaches forward. So the arms are still parallel to the floor. When you find the stretch, you go as far as it takes to feel the stretch. Once you feel the stretch, you just windmill the arms perpendicular to the floor. Lift and rotate the chest. Set the gaze either at the top or the bottom thumb, whatever works best in your neck. And hug everything into center, pulling into the midline. Soften your gaze, soften your breath. Good, keep breathing here. Take another breath in. And then parallel your arms and your torso to the earth, coming into a modified pyramid airplane pose. Step your back foot forward about half the distance. Square your right hip, pull the right hip in. Shift forward, take a deep breath, take the arms forward, and then hands to the mat. Maybe blocks here. Let your head drop. And shift weight equally between your feet so you can feel your left heel rooting into the earth just as much as the right heel. And soften the knees so as not to lock them, hyperextend. Okay. And from here, just walk your fingers to the long left edge of your mat. Turn all 10 toes to the left edge of your mat. Heels out, toes in, lift up to a flat back, and then fold forward. Turn your fingers to the right edge of your mat and walk your hands through your feet, allowing the crown of your head to come closer to the earth, softening the knees as much as you need. A wider stance will allow you to drop deeper into the fold. A shorter stance will bring a bigger stretch into the backs of the legs. So go for what you need. A little bit of rocking the pelvis, so drawing the right hip bone in towards the left heel, and then the opposite side. It's like a subtle little micro movement, but the effects are pretty big. And from here, just walk the hands towards your left foot. Turn the left foot to 12 o'clock. We're going to come right into Warrior 2 from this opposite direction. Good. Just straighten the front leg, preparing for triangle. Slide the hips back. So slice the left frontal hip back. Shift the torso forward. Once you feel the stretch, just windmill the arms, keeping the rest of the body exactly where it was before you drop the hand. Good, so the right shoulder rolls back, the left shoulder rolls in and forward. You can press into your left hand into your left shin to create a little bit of leverage. Feeling what you feel in your shins, toes, the right side body, gazing up or down, whatever suits you, and breathe here. Soften in. Soften where you can. Good. Starting to take this into that modified pyramid airplane pose. Parallel the torso and the arms. Shorten your stance. Walk the back foot in a little bit. Slide forward, reach the arms forward. Big inhale, hands to the earth, framing your front foot. And adjusting your stance as necessary to give you a stretch that offers some good sensation. Distributing the weight evenly between your front foot and your back foot, of course, hugging everything into center. Beautiful, more breath. And then pivot all 10 toes to the right edge of your mat, coming into your crossing left side facing forward fold. Start to pivot all 10 toes towards the top of your mat. Walk your fingers to the top of your mat and step back into plank pose. With strength and control, on the count of 5, lower to your belly. 5, 4, 3, 2, floor. Rest your arms by the side of your body. Turn your left temple to the floor. Relax the tops of your feet. And then rotate the arm bones so your palms face the floor. Bring your forehead or your chin to the mat. And lift up, locust pose. So the arms lift and stretch back. The feet lift, toes stretch back. Press the pubic bone down, lift the belly button, wrap the shoulders around the spine, and go for length over height. So you want to create length in the spine, heart leaping forward, toes stretching back. Come up as high as you can go, and then come down to the floor. Bring your right temple to the mat, and relax your breath. And we'll do that another time, so come back to center. Make sure the palms face the earth, roll the shoulders back, and lift up. Lift the knees, lift the thighs, lift the chest, roll the shoulders back. Find length in the back of the neck, so no wrinkles in the back of the neck. You want to hike your head up, and you don't want to drop the head low. Keep it long. Good, come on up as high as you can go. Stretch those fingers and toes back, and then lower down. Nice. One more of those. I know you have it in you. You can do it. For those of you that want to go for full floor bow, bend your knees, catch your feet at your ankles, and everybody lift up. You got this. Breathe. Feel the floor supporting you, pressing against you so you can lift higher. Kick the knees straight. Kick the feet into the hands. Come up as high as you can possibly go. Take a big breath in and let everything go. Rock those knees from side to side. Yes. All right, come onto your forearms for Sphinx pose. So the elbows will remain right beneath the shoulders. Forearms parallel. Fingers spread wide, tops of the feet relaxed. Roll the shoulders back and start to traction your forearms back towards your hips as you press pubic bone down. So you're dropping your tail, belly to lift, and pull your heart through the gates of your arms as you press into the tops of your feet, kneecaps will lift, and breathe. Some of you might like to lengthen the arms, making sure you don't eat it in the low back here, so only going as high as feels good. The more you lengthen your arms, the more you have to drop the tail and roll the shoulders back. Just find what works for you. And then come on to your shins again. We're going to set up for camel pose. So you're going to stand up on your shins this time, choosing whether your tops of your feet are pressed into the floor or the toes are curled under. That's a personal preference. Take your hands to your low back. If you have the opportunity to point the fingers to the sky, do so. Otherwise, heels of the hands into the sacrum. Roll the shoulders back, draw the elbows in together. Lift up as you inhale, and then start to press the hips forward as you lift up from the upper back. So the back bend, it's more of a front opener than it is a back bend. So you don't want to just drop back, you want to lift up and drop back to a small degree that offers a heart opening. If the breath becomes choppy, back out of the pose. If you're starting to feel nauseous or dizzy, it's totally normal. Just back out of the pose a little bit and come down and sit onto your shins. From here, you'll come onto a seat, swing your feet forward. Prepare for bridge pose, so lay down onto your back. Your heels as close to your butt as you can get them, and your feet are about hip width distance. Tuck your shoulders in together. Extend your arms by the sides of your body with your palms facing down. And whatever's touching the earth, the feet, the hands, the forearms, the back of the skull, press down as you lift everything else up. Lift the hips, lift the low back, and lift the heart. So avoid tucking the chin into the chest. You want to lift the heart up to the chin, which might allow you to roll the shoulders into center a bit more. Press down into the feet and the arms, maybe clasp your hands under your back. Some of you might like to extend first the right leg in the air and then the left leg. And we'll slowly lower down one vertebrae at a time. Bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees drop out wide. And let the palms open to the sky. You're going to take 2 more back bends. So you can choose bridge or wheel for both. Or you can do one of each, or you can do 2 of the same. Or you can stay right where you are, it's up to you. So set yourself up, returning to your bridge setup, or if you're going to pop up into wheel pose, you take the hands by the ears with the fingers pointing towards the toes. Wrap the shoulders in. Press into the hands and the feet as you lift up, wrapping the shoulders into center, pressing the hips to the sky, hugging the shoulders in. And those of you that have wheel in your practice, you might play here with lifting one leg and then the other leg, or walking your heels closer to your hands. And then you slowly lower down, bring the chin to the chest, lower one vertebrae at a time, and return to Supta Baddha Konasana. Reset, calibrate, and come up again. Bridge or wheel, you got this. We're doing it for 5 breaths, so give it all you've got. So inhale together, exhale. 4 more, breathe in and out. 3 more, in, out. 2 more, you got this, in. Last breath in, and lower down slowly as you exhale. Everybody Supta Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees wide. Left hand on your heart, right hand on your belly. Or maybe you clasp your elbows up overhead. Just feel the rise and fall of your breath.
All right. And slowly now start to rock yourself. We'll take some spinal rocks, maybe 4 or 5. Just rock up and back. Grab the backs of the knees. Breathe. And then finally, let's rock ourselves right up to the Vasana. Oh, I can hear the hemming and hawing already. I can hear it. You knew this was coming. Come on. And just breathe. Maybe you're bending the knees, maybe grab onto the toes, maybe bending the legs, lots of options here. And then just be in this shape. Just be. And start to focus your eyes. So allowing yourself to enjoy the shape, not wondering, anticipating when we're coming out of it, or how many bicycles we're doing. Just be in the shape. One thing that I noticed through these crazy times that we're all going through together, you have no choice but to be present. Right? We have no idea what the future holds. We can't even plan. We can't plan for anything. wasn't dwelling in the past and the way things used to be, because they'll just more than likely never go back to that way exactly. So what a beautiful time to practice just presence. And just hold there for 5. Close your eyes for 4. That's just an option. For 3. For 2. And then one from here, just slowly just rock onto your back, soles of the feet up to the sky. And just let your head relax. And keep your fingers reaching up, palms facing your toes. And then start to lower your right heel. Very active in your left leg. Left toe is pointing to the nose. Right heel can drop to the earth with your cover. And then lift the right foot up. Maybe touch the palm. Left foot drops. And lift just with the right arm. Lower on an inhale, lower back pressing into the earth. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift to the sky. Inhale, right leg lowers. Exhale. Inhale, left leg lowers. Let's do one more each side. Right leg. Left leg. And then bring it out. Good. Now, let's rock right back up to Navasana one more time. This time, bring your knees in together to touch. Bring your thighs together to touch. Bring your quadricep close to your chest. A little different sensation. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring this into half boat pose. Lengthening your legs. Looking at your toes, arms reaching forward. Press your lower back into the earth. And then from here, we're just going to scissor right leg over left, left leg over right. Just scissor. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull your knees into your chest. And a big hug, a little rocks. Pull your right knee into your chest. And then as you pull it into the chest, take it to the outside of the body. Good. And then release the left knee in. Extending the right, very active in the right leg. And then pull the left quadricep to the outside of the body. Activate the toes. And then release. And just shake that over. Reach your arms overhead. Full stretch, full stretch. Feel the stretch in your abdomen, right? That entire abdominal wall. Feel that opening. Press the lower back into the earth. Very active here. And now cradle your head in your hands. Put your left knee into your chest. Hover your right heel. Take your elbow, your right elbow, to the inside of the left thigh. Make the connection. Make the connection. Just because I can't see you, don't try to fake me out. Here we go. And switch. And switch. Someone call out a number. I saw there were a bunch of birthdays either this week or maybe even today. So let's pick a number. Someone yell out a number. I can hear someone. Who's that? Lana? Is that 100? 100? Hold on, really? All right, here we go. 99, 98, 97, 96. Don't let that freak you out, right? If you need a break, you take the break. Right? If you want the challenge, you want the edge, find the edge. Find that place that makes you uncomfortable. Find that place that you feel like you need to tap out, like, oh my God, I can't do anymore. I can't do one more. And why can't you question that before you tap out? Why can't you do one more? So moving meditation. So eyes closed, right? Just breathing, making the connection between the elbow and your thigh. Good. Let's try, I don't know, what do you think? What are we at? 50 maybe? 49? 48? 47? Lower back pressing. If you need to break, just take a break or pause and then continue. Right? Breathe and move. Breathe, move. Let's try 10 now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. And then lower your the soles of the feet to the earth, press your palms down. Just gonna take bridge pose just to open up the hip flexors, right tops of the thighs. Push the earth away with the feet. Push away. Pull your chin away from your chest, open your heart. Keep pushing through. Sensation top of the thighs, right? Meeting in the belly of the quadricep in the center. Feel that. And then lower slope. Let's take one more full stretch. Reach arms overhead. Maybe plank flex the toes. Press the lower back into the earth. And breathe out. Good. Let's take both feet now and take them over to the bottom right corner of your mat. And let the hands over to the top right corner of the mat. And for that stretch in the left side of the body. You might even cross your left leg over your right for a little more sensation. Breathe. Let that settle. Feel the surrender. Wait for the surrender. Come back to center. One more big stretch in the center, and then we'll take the heels over to the left. Hands and head, shoulders even over to the left side of your mat. You feel the stretch on the right side of it. Maybe cross the right leg over the left. Just be in the shape. Just be soft. So all the sweet juicy stuff is left now. Let go of the effort, the push. Okay? I'm going to come back to center. One more big stretch overhead, point flex the toes. I'm going to take the hands behind the knees, rock yourself up to a seat. And from that seat, keep your right shin forward. So I'm going to come into half pigeon now. So let's take the left leg. We practice this many times in class, where we do this with no hands. Just try it. Why not? Take your left leg, sweep it back. And for this first one, let's come into that dare pose where we have the right glute sitting on the earth, left knee is bent. You can see that now. And we're going to take the right shoulder. We're going to internally rotate the torso so the right shoulder sits in the inside of the right. Before you do that, you need to make space. So take the right foot up toward the front left corner of the mat. Doesn't have to reach there. That's just the direction, right? Intention. And then start to drop the shoulder to the inside of the thigh. And start to soft. Some of you might take your left arm, reach it up, and take your right arm and even reach it to your left. Right arm reaches to the left arm reaches forward. Forehead drops down toward the calf. And just breathe. We'll do both variations of half pigeon since this is Sunday we're busy and it's a 90-minute class. So just start to really let go. Feel the hips soften. So I feel like right now, I'm hanging on to tension in my right hip, my right glute, a little bit of the hamstring. So I'm going to breathe into that space. So I'll just visualize my breath moving through my body and settling into that sensation. So we talked about in our last class, like the language of sensation, right? So we'll start to communicate with that language. Completely present to what's happening in your body. Last week we talked about this idea of control. We have no control. This is about what we have control over right now. Really plan for future. Can't dwell on what the past used to be. So just be here, be present. Know that you have control over this. And so if you need more sensation, start to manipulate the body in a way that gives you a little bit more of an edge or back off. And let's start to take this into more traditional half pigeon. So take your hands up in front of you. I'm going to rock up onto the left quadricep. I'm going to roll to my left. Right shin stays forward. And then use your hands to press the left heel back. And start to lower the left quadricep down. Walk hands forward, maybe forearms on your forehead, maybe just and it's okay if your right leg is not on the earth. That's not the goal necessarily. There's a place to put a block or a blanket or a towel you put underneath your left quadricep. So all that does is square your hips. So it allows your right hip to float still, but it keeps them square. A little bit of symmetry. Many of you asking for hip opening postures just because of the extended time that we're sitting and watching television. Almost probably a little more sedentary lifestyle, eating lots of extra calories. So I like to breathe into this and start to move very softly with my breath. So like inhale, shift to my left, exhale, and drop into it. Take 5 more breaths. Be present to what's happening. Not in the world, but in your body. What's happening in your body. Start to lower arm to the right. We're going to take this back to this idea of moving without the hand. A little forward. Start to lift your arms. Sweep the left leg forward. Forward. We're going to wrap the left shin over the right, coming into elevation. Just a little extra hip work today. So it's okay if your shins don't stack. It's okay. You can always drop the left shin in front of the right. If you have a large space between your left thigh and right foot, place a block, a water bottle, or a towel, or something that you have nearby. And then start to walk the hands forward. Drop onto the forearms. Pull your triceps in toward, this helps you traction your body a little closer to the earth. So traction, start to move your forearms toward your shins. Pull your heart forward, lead with your heart to start. Just feel that, feel it. So this pose sometimes you drop in so quickly that we get stuck, right? It actually creates more tension. We're trying to get rid of that tension in there. And then soften. And drop it. And we'll begin to fall. Four. Three. Two. And one. Good. Walk your hands back. Extend both legs out in front of you. Just shake them out first. And we'll take half pigeon on the other side. We'll take that bear shape first. We'll take the left shin, cross it on your mat, and then simply sweep the right leg back. Try not using your hands for that. I'm going to switch this. So my right knee is bent. I take my left toe up to the front right corner of the mat. Again, internally rotating the torso so the left shoulder sits on the inside of the left thigh, or behind your knee, and just start to go. Some of you might extend that left arm up toward the right and take the right arm forward and drop the forehead onto the calf. And just notice where the sensation is. Breathe into that space. Visualize the breath. Take it into the nose or into the mouth. Visualize it settling into what you're feeling. So we're not looking for an edge here, we're trying to soften the edge. Soften. A couple more breaths in. Preparing the body for sleep. Shavasana, complete rest and relaxation. Get rid of the last bit of tension from everything. And then from here, start to walk the hands forward. And then we're going to rock onto, so we're going to lift the left glute off the earth, maybe pull that left heel back, and then you roll onto the top of the right thigh, pushing to the ball of the right foot, hands forward, using the strength of your arms and hands to press into the right heel. Feel that movement. Left glute comes a little closer to there, it doesn't have to touch on the right shoulder, you can start to walk your hands or forearms down to the earth. Just breathe. So right now I feel lots of sensation in my left hip. So maybe I came into this pose a little bit too quickly. So I'm going to back off of it. So if that's the case for you guys, take yourself out of the shape, soften, and then come into the shoulder. One slow. That's it. That goes for any shape, any practice. Maybe too quickly, you start to create more resistance and more conflict in the body. Get rid of that. Try to feel the surrender without adding any effort, but just try to just notice the surrender when it happens. And where's your mind at when it happens? If you start to notice there's something preventing it from happening, you hold it on. Take 3 more breaths. 3, 2, and 1. And start to roll onto the left hip. Try to lift the hands off the earth and sweep the right leg forward across your right shin. And we'll take double pigeon on this side. Again, this side would be a different experience for you, and that's okay. So if you have that space between the right thigh and the left foot, put something there to fill that space to take the unnecessary pressure off the right leg. Toes are active, right, pull the toes toward your shins. Rock onto your sits, walk the hands forward. Drop the forearms down to the earth. Start pulling your triceps in toward your shins. It gives you a little bit of traction. And then pull the heart forward to the side. Feel that. And then start to soften the tension. And it's a very uncomfortable shape for most people. And so again, if you came in too quickly, start to back off and reestablish the shape. We'll be here for another 3 reps. Sweet discomfort, right? Nothing unnecessary. And you just focus on the breath. Absolutely. And then start to walk the hands back. Extend the legs out as far as the position. And we're going to take a wide straddle. So instead of just a simple forward seated fold, let's take a wide straddle. Heels on your mat. Heels on your mat. And let's start this off very active. So pull the toes in toward the shins. Leading with the heart. Right? So we're not folding yet. We're not dropping into the shape yet. We're sitting upright and reach the arms forward. And we'll take 10 pulses for 10. 1, 8 on the exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then fingertips to the earth to start. And forearms drop down to the earth. And most of you just purchased a block, so if you have one of those blocks, set it up in front of you. If you don't have a super deep expression of this posture, so like myself, this is about as far as I can get right now. So if I had a block here, I'd probably put my forehead on top of the block with a towel on it to take up some space. This allows you to take the tension out of your head, the neck, and your shoulders while allowing your body to open, right? So still active in the toes, still active. And then you start to soften. Right? So if you have the block or your chest is on the floor, start to soften the feet, relax the feet, relax the knees, relax the head. And if the block is underneath your head, notice how soft the shoulder blades are. So now you're just letting your body do what it wants to do. No more effort, no more fighting, no more edges. You're just preparing for deep relaxation. Just word around the corner. Sweet Shavasana. This is a beautiful shape. This is one of my favorites. I have a little bit of a nemesis for me, but it's also one of my favorite shapes. Because I see such progress when I listen to my body. If I push too hard, I don't get this zero progress. I get very frustrated. But when I use the block, I use prompts. I listen to what's happening. And a beautiful shape to linger in. So Christine and I took a practice with the Brian Kess workshop. We kept us in this posture for 10 minutes at the end of the two. I think it was a 2 or maybe even I forgot what class it was. I think it was his LSD class. And 10 minutes in the shape, and my chest was about an inch from the floor. I was in tears. It was total agony. But it was amazing the process of fighting this and then letting go, and fighting and letting go, having the expectation that you should have your chest on the floor as you did when you were a kid. And it was for 10 minutes, there's a lot that can happen in this shape in 10 minutes. We don't have the time to do that today, but when you revisit this practice on our YouTube channel, because it will be archived, press pause and just stay in this shape. And very slowly start to walk our way back. Bring the soles of the feet together very carefully. Soles of the feet together. And then just let the knees fall up wide. Grab onto either the edges of your feet, maybe open your feet like a book. And then pull your heart forward. I can see Talia doing this right now. She opens her feet like a book and she can bring her chest right out to her feet. It's amazing. It's up to you. Breathe. Another version of this, or variation, is to take the hands underneath the ankles, palms facing the sky. Again, this just gives you a little bit of traction and assistance in pulling, allowing you to pull yourself a little bit closer to it. So if you're really tight in the hips or in the lower back, this is a nice option. Start to walk your hands back. And let's come into a fish pose. Just offset a lot of that forward folding that we just did. So you can start with your hands, palms facing the earth, hands underneath your glutes, elbows, forearms in toward each other, shoulder blades coming toward each other, chest, heart, and lifts. I don't know what degree I can take this just because I'm still recovering from my shoulder surgery. But drop the head back as best you can. Lifting the heart. So your shoulders are pulling away from your ears, heart is lifting, throat is open. Toes are pointed. Some of you might lift your feet. That feels good. Some of you might have your head on a block of the earth. And now start to release. And simply now from here, you're just going to roll onto our bellies. Roll onto your belly. And take your left knee, take it at 90 degrees. Take your left elbow at 90 degrees. And take your right arm, reach it behind you. You can keep your right cheek facing the earth. Or, if you have access to this, take your left cheek to the earth. And just let your pelvis
melt closer and closer to the earth without any effort, let gravity do all the work. And so gravity take over, feel the bone might be touching the earth. We don't force it, just let it be. That last shake before Shavasana. Feel your heartbeat against the earth. Try to get lost in your breath. Feel and notice every inhale, every exhale. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Just breathe, soften. Feel the weight of your skin, your bones, pressing into that, pressing into it. If you have your head turned to the right, feel the release in the left side of the neck. Feel the gravity of all the work. And we're simply going to take this to the other side. This is another beautiful pose to lean here, and as long as you like, extend your left leg back. Bend your right knee, bend your right elbow, and extend your left arm behind you. And this time, take your gaze over your left shoulder, if you have access to it. If you don't, look okay, keep your right chin on everything. And then allowing the pubic bone in front of the pelvis just to drop down toward your back without any effort. Gravity does a little work here. And then the weight of the body just pressing into there. A few breaths in. And then really slow. So to lengthen your legs. Just come onto your backs. And we'll take this easy inversion. I'll simply take your legs up. Turn into a waterfall. Soft bend in the knees, maybe the soles of the feet press and step on the sky. And if you feel forward, take this into shoulder stand, head stand, handstand. But if you feel a deep sense of calmness and relaxation, try to keep your body calm and right, as little effort as possible. Feel free to take this into shoulder stand if you like, or even flower pose from shoulder stand if you're in shoulder stand. Now when you're ready, start to make your way back. Bring your right knee into your chest. Take a very subtle twist. Take your right knee to the left side of the room. Take your gaze over your right shoulder. Again, completely present to what's happening in your body right now. So to come back to center. Extend the right leg. Pull the left knee into the chest. And then take your left knee over to the right side and then take your gaze over your left shoulder. And then finally come back to center. Give your knees one last hug into the chest. Maybe wrap forearms around your shins, maybe forehead touches the knees. So just squeeze your toes, your fingers, your eyes, your nose. Take a big breath in. And then like a slingshot, let it go. Shavasana. And feel free to stay there as long as you like. This is what you practice for. This is what you work so hard for. You might find that these active practices not being around your community, right? Your routines been disrupted, your rituals have been disrupted. You might feel, I've talked to a bunch of people about this, extremely emotional, especially in Shavasana. If that's the case, just honor that. And feel free to stay there as long as you like. And if you feel ready, start to make your way to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands and palms down. And let's take one home together. I know that might feel a little strange in your homes, but imagine, just visualize we're close to 80 people practicing together this morning. Just visualize your community, our community, in our homes practicing, breathing together, moving together, sharing this experience. Just visualize that. And let's share it. Let's take a big breath in to prepare. Big exhale, let it out. Inhale for home. Thumbs take points and look up to the sky. May the rest of your day, the rest of your week be filled with peace and love. Let's bow together, as we say.
Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste, yogis. Okay, that was fun.